Hi again, YouTubers. So it is that time of month for favorites, regrets, empties, and a few jewelry items just to show you what I've been enjoying this month. I've got a couple hair items, a bunch of makeup items, and not many empties this month, which is kind of interesting. So I'm going to jump right in. First, I'll start with hair stuff. This is my hair right now. I've been doing a whole no heat thing. I have not used heat on my hair at all, hardly this month. Actually, I don't. If I did, it's only a curling iron. Like, meaning when I say no heat, I mean I'm not blow drying my hair. I always end up using a curling iron or something like that. Well, not always. I would say once a week I do when I'm going out. This is one, you'll see a video coming up with all my, I have 3 ways I do no heat, and you will see a video on that coming up. But if I am going to do my hair, this new baby I am in love with. It's the Hot Tools Pink Titanium, I think is the name on it. It has the on-off switch on this side, and on this side it has a heat adjuster that you just turn up and down. It has the clamp. It is a 1 1/4 inch barrel. I have 1 inch and I have 1 1/2 inches, and the 1 1/4 inch one just seems to work better. I've not used it today. What I tend to do is after I've done like this during the day, this look during the day, if I'm going out at night, I'll use this, touch it up, and do that. Or if I slept with it back in like a little bun, I would use this to touch that up. Absolutely love that. Got it at Ulta. It was reasonably priced. I went in looking for something else, ended up with that, and I'm actually very, very impressed with it. I will stay with hair, then I'll go to makeup. I'm going to show you 3 things from one line. Bumble and Bumble. I am obsessed with it, and I'm obsessed with it because I'm doing the no heat thing, I think. That's kind of like the 2 work hand in hand. I have been loving, obsessing, loving the Bumble and Bumble BB Hairdressers Invisible Oil Sulfate-Free Shampoo and Conditioner. 6 feather-light oils help soften, silken, tame, and defrizz, detangle, and protect. This is what it looks like. This is the shampoo and conditioner. The conditioner smells like honeysuckle to me. Interesting. Shampoo, I can't put my finger on what the scent is, but they don't smell the same, which is also interesting because I tend to feel like shampoo and conditioners usually smell the same in a line. The other thing that they make as well is the Heat UV Protective Primer. Now, it's interesting because do I need this because I'm not using heat all the time? Probably not. But this is also a phenomenal leave-in conditioner. It has a spray. I have never ever been a fan of spray leave-in conditioners, and this one is awesome. Absolutely love it. It doesn't weigh your hair down. It's thin. It's nice. It feels great. Like, it's just phenomenal. I absolutely love this stuff. In love. And then these are just the standout items for me. The last item, which is interesting because I didn't think it was one that this one piece of hair is driving me crazy. I didn't think this is something that I would like because I've tried hundreds of these different types before. It's the Bumble and Bumble Surf Spray for sexy, beachy, windswept styles. And theirs blows the others out of the water. I have no idea why. Couldn't tell you that. But this one makes the difference. It's crazy. Like, I just love it. Doesn't feel sticky. It blows. It's a fine mist. It blows them out of the water. Love it. And it has totally helped me with all these different ways that I've been doing the no heat. That is the key item in the no heat, that surf spray. Hands down. So that is it for hair items. On to makeup. First thing I'm going to show you, I don't have on today. Sorry, I'm trying something else out. Is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation. I have the colors 5 and 5.5. This is what the jars look like. They are containers look like. They are glass. They have a nice pump to them. The color line is extremely diverse. However, the numbers don't necessarily coincide with the way they work. So if you are interested in this and you don't want to spend the money on 2 of them, go to a store and get color matched. That is my suggestion to you. But I am in love with this foundation. Like, loving it. Right now I got ready for the day, so I'm trying, so you know, I have on the Peter Thomas Roth CC cream. I'm giving this a try instead of wearing foundation. I'm going to see, because I want something more luminous, but something that has SPF and just that I can wear to the beach and things like that. In that line, another thing I've really been enjoying, and I have 2 colors of this as well. I'm hard to color match, and I want an exact match, so I buy 2 of a lot of things to color match. Most people don't have to do that. It's just how I do it. So it's the Clarins UV Plus HP Sunscreen Multi-Protection Tint, broad spectrum SPF 40, titanium dioxide. And I have it in the light and the medium. It only comes in 2 colors. It has a squirt top, you know, type of thing. I thought that this was going to be similar to my Shiseido Sun Protection that I love so much, that I have loved for years and years. This is a little bit drying, and this, I love this. I use this every day right now, except for today, really funny again. I use this after I do my skincare. I put this on as my sunscreen, and then I just go to the gym like that. And it's perfect for that because it really doesn't sweat off. I'm not looking for a dewy finish or anything like that, because when I'm at the gym, I get hot, sweaty, and dewy anyway. So, and I wouldn't call that dewy, by the way, but you know what I mean. So these are very nice. Let me show you the difference in the colors, because I feel like that's kind of important. The Giorgio Armani, it's not going to matter the fact. I think I actually I do in my face of the month. I just recently showed you guys a lot of these. Actually, I used this in my face. I actually used everything I'm showing you as favorites in my face of the month. That's crazy. Okay, so this is the light one. This is the medium. So there is quite a jump in difference in color, but they only have 2 colors. That's the hard part. So I'll blend it out. It is very thin, very easy to work with. You just spread it on with your fingers. Again, that's it. Spread it out. The light and the medium. I like it for the sunscreen effect. That's why I'm kind of testing this out, because this has sunscreen in it as well, but this has a little bit more coverage. Does that make sense? So this one I have the color medium to tan. These are light and medium. So that's that. Next thing I have on is and that I've been really enjoying this month, is from Hourglass, and it is the Ambient Lighting Bronzer, Luminous Bronze Light. This is what it looks like. It's good size. This is the lighter of the 2 of them. This is what it looks like. I do have it on today, just very lightly buffed all over my face, like, you know, my contours and stuff, now not down the center of my face. These are the same size as the Ambient Lighting Powders. It's the same size as that. It is not as small as the blush. The blush is much smaller. Someone had asked me that. So really enjoying this and liking it. It's a really nice product. Next thing that I have been wearing, and I have this on today, Makeup Forever High Definition Blush Cream in 220. This is what this looks like. I use this in my face of the month as well. It's very pretty, just neutral, but it's great for layering. It's great for that extra little bit of staying power during the summertime. You can I've worn it just with the Peter Thomas Roth and that on my cheeks, just for that flush of color. I've also used it as a base before a powder blush. Really awesome blush. With that, today I have on the Clinique Color Pop in Melon Pop. This is the one that has the like little flower on it. And this is a really pretty blush as well. It doesn't look like much on here, but it actually looks very pretty on, which I would hope it looks pretty on. You guys tell me. I have it on right now. It doesn't swatch very well, but it does look much better on. Just nice and natural looking. Nothing too like crazy out there, but I'm really enjoying that. The last favorite makeup item is the Clinique Color Pop in Bear Pop 02. Again, I have this on today on my lips. I like the packaging. I wish it was magnetic like those NARS ones. I think the color is very pretty, very easy, very simple for your lips in the summertime. It has a nice sheen to it. Just a nice looking lipstick. I like it. I've gone back and forth about that, but because I don't find it to be like, wow, this is a really different lipstick, but it's nice. I do like it. I actually use it a lot. But I feel like anytime I get a new lipstick, that's the one I use all the time for a while. Let's do Regrets. Kat Von D Shade and Light Eye Palette went back. I know a lot of people were disappointed when they saw my haul video and they said, oh, you should give it a better try. Like, Don't just send it back because you swatched it and it was chalky. I did swatch it. It was chalky. I did play with it a little bit because everyone told me to. Just wasn't the same. If I'm going to use matte shadows like that, I want them to kind of, like the Becca Ombres palette is amazing. I would rather make my own palette and use MAC shadows. As much as that just doesn't, actually I have MAC shadows on today. I have on Kid and Soft Brown, and that's it. Wow, that's all I have on. Huh, interesting. Didn't think of that. Next thing, I like the concept of it. I hate the fact that I can't find the right color. Cover FX custom cover drops in the color N30. This is what they look like. I've heard great things about this. I like the coverage of it. It's the dropper style. You can add this to any skincare product, moisturizer. You could add it to SPF. You could add it to a primer, to anything. Someone told me on a comment that the P30 or P40 would probably be a better suited one for me. This just, the color doesn't match. And let me show you the color real quick on my hand and it'll give you an idea. It pulls very, very yellow on me and it oxidizes. It feels amazing. Has no scent to it that I'm noticing. But it's just very yellow. I'm bummed about that. So I might have to give that a different shot and find a different color, go into the store and really play with it. So those are my 2 regrets. Empties. Kind of bummed about this. Guerlain Meteorites, Less Ores, the limited edition one that you can't find anywhere anymore. Light diffusing primer, the goldish one. I do have another one of these, but you know what I'm bummed about? Look at the bottom of this. I can't get that out. Like, you can't take the pump off. The pump doesn't pull anything out of it. Like, you can't get those little bits in the bottom. That sucks. That's what I think of that. Come on. I want to be, like, at least let me take the pump out and, like, shake it out or something. Colleen Rothschild Retinol Treatment Complex. Whoa. Use this one up. As you can tell, I'm using a new one that I have now. Have that. Last thing, Benefit Gimme Brow in the light medium color. Use this up. It's all dried up. There's nothing left of it. That's the tiny little brush if you've not seen this before. Use that up. Those are all 3 done and going in the trash. All right, on to jewelry. I'll start with what I have on. How about that? The Caddy Wrap. I love this for summertime. It wraps around, has different sizes back here, but I absolutely love this. It's soft. The leather on the back of it is super nice. They have this in a black one too, but I love this neutral color that just blends in for summertime. It's just lightweight and feels great for summertime. On this wrist, I have the Christina chain link one. I love this. I'm considering getting it in silver as well. I wear this all the time with my lovely hair tie. Let's see here. Let's start with, wow, my hair's really tangled back there. All right, so I have on the Crescent. That is this one here. This reminds me of the Tanner bar, but wider. I actually like it because it sits wider. It does have rhinestones in it. However, you can flip it on the other side and wear it, and it does not. So you have both ways to do it, which is kind of cool. The Zuni necklace. This one. Love this. This is like the most amazing summertime necklace with just a t-shirt, and it just looks great. You can take this piece off and wear it separately. Stell and Dot is great at separating them out, but I love that. Like, look at the towel in my hand. Good Lord. I was wiping off those colors. I love that you can take this off. I love that Stell and Dot gives you that. This one down here too with these little, you can see how it like reflects the light. I love that. Stell and Dot does a great job of giving you the option with pieces to, like, this has multiple lengths you can do this with. So you can do it up really tight or you can do it down lower. It comes to here is the lowest one. Same thing with the Zuni. It has different lengths to it. Almost all their pieces do, but I love how they make it so things like you can separate this piece off and wear it separately if you want to. Another thing I am going to mention that I love that I got in was one of the engravables. This is the silver one. I got the words Cape Cod engraved onto mine. As I mentioned, you can see at the top here, it has 3 different, let me unclip it and show you. Come on. My nail is caught on it. It has at the top up here, if you can see, I hope you can see this, 3 different lengths you can clip it at. So you can hook it really tight in the middle or down lower, depending on how low or how high you want the piece. So you can wear it up top, up high, or down to here. These engravable are awesome for like graduation gifts too. Right now is great. It would have been great for Mother's Day, but we all know that's already gone. But if you have a birthday or something, this one says Cape Cod, but my favorite thing to do on these is the coordinates of something that's important to you, or a date of something that's important to you. I think that's pretty cool. Their engravables are pretty awesome. That's one of my favorite things. When I first saw it, I thought, isn't Stell and Dot known for statements? But they're really, I love those. The last thing is the double clutch. I got this in the color Citrine. My girlfriend Stacy has it in mint. It's so fun. It goes like this. It has the buttons here, or snaps here, buttons, snaps with a mirror inside. So you can put things inside of it. I've put my phone in there before. The one side has the wallet side on it for credit cards and for things like that. But it's a good size pouch. And then the other side just has an open pouch to it with a pretty print on the inside. This is awesome for taking to the beach, to throw in your beach bag with all your stuff in it. And it's easy to find in your bag. And I have my phone right here. I'll show you. I go like this, and I just shove my phone in the middle there. It doesn't go anywhere. So it stays in the middle. And I'm really loving that. So I think that is everything for today. Thank you guys, as always, for watching, sticking in, and enjoying. Oh, okay. When is this video going up? Sorry. I think it might have ended. All right, I'm not going to lie to you. I think that the Stell and Dot Mystery Shop trunk show that I was doing has already ended. However, dollar days are still going on. For every $50 you spend, you get $25 credit for June 25th to July 2nd. So for every $50, you kind of get you get half your money back, which is kind of cool. So thank you so much, as always, for watching, guys. Oh, what's on my face? Totally forgot about that. Peter Thomas Roth, I told you about this. CC Cream, Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Complexion Corrector. I think it's doing a good job. I'm actually enjoying it. It's the first time I've used a CC Cream that I don't feel like I need a foundation over it. In medium tan, I have on the Hourglass Bronzer, the Makeup Forever Cream Blush, the Clinique Cheek Pop, the Urban Decay Naked Powder to set. Oh, the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in Opal on my cheekbones. Under my eyes, Tarte CC Corrector, Lancome Waterproof. I have gone back to my Mercier Smooth Powder in the color number 3. Somebody told me they're discontinuing this. Anyone know? On my eyes, NARS Pro Primer, Anastasia Brow Wiz Benefit Gimee Brow, the 2 MAC Shadows Kid and Soft Brown. I have on Marc Jacobs Highliner on the top waterline in the brown one. And on the bottom waterline, I have on the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Liner in Saphire. Mascara is Benefit Roller Lash. On my lips is the Clinique Bear Pop. Yeah, Bear Pop. And I already showed you my jewelry. My t-shirt is just one of those ones from Target. I've been in a t-shirt and jeans kind of mood because it's kind of been warmer, but then it's also been rainy, so it kind of gives you a chill. So that is everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Please let me know if you have any questions whatsoever, and thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great day. Bye.